Welcome to the ultimate course on creating a Telegram web crypto application. If you've ever dreamed of building a cutting-edge web application on Telegram, you're in the right place. This comprehensive course is absolutely free, and it's designed to take you step by step through the process of developing a powerful Telegram bot using React.js for the front end and Python for the back end. Imagine creating a bot that interacts seamlessly with users and incorporates all the features of a modern web application. By the end of this course, you'll have the skills to build your own Telegram web application from scratch. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced developer, you'll find valuable insights and techniques that you won't find anywhere else. Why pay for expensive courses when you can learn everything you need right here? This course is designed to empower you to create the next big multi-billion-dollar crypto project. The possibilities are endless, and the potential is enormous. Our learners have gone on to create innovative projects that have made waves in the crypto world. And now it's your turn to make an impact. In just a few minutes, you'll get a sneak peek into the exciting journey ahead. We'll cover the course structure, key learning outcomes, and the incredible tools you'll be using. From setting up your development environment to deploying your bot on Telegram, we've got you covered. Each module is packed with practical examples, hands-on exercises, and expert tips to ensure you gain real-world skills. So, what are you waiting for? Join our community of innovators and let's embark on this exciting journey together. The future of crypto innovation is in your hands. Let's get started.
We will start by creating a new folder. Open the folder, right-click, open the Git Bash terminal, and type npx create React app, followed by the app name, then press Enter. React is installed. Change directory to the project folder, and type code period to open Visual Studio Code. This is our workspace. Open a new terminal to install the necessary packages for our project. We use Tailwind CSS, so install Tailwind CSS, Post CSS, and Auto Prefixer. Then type npx Tailwind CS init-p to initialize Tailwind CSS. Open the tailwind.config.js file and copy-paste the new module. Go to index.css and paste Tailwind classes. Open a new terminal and type npm. Start to run the project in the browser. Now go to the src folder and create a new folder for screens. Create a file home.js in screens. Type rfce for the shortcut, and it will create a JSX function for components. Go to app.js and remove all unnecessary divs. Paste the home component. Click the space button on the home component and click the first import shortcut. Your component is rendering. Delete all useless code to clean the project for a better environment. Next, go to Firebase. We use Firebase as a database to save all the data from the application. It's free and easy to use. Click Get Started. Type your project name and click Continue. You can disable analytics if you don't use it. Choose the server, preferably the United States, then click Create Project. After creation, go to the web app and type the project name. Do not click Firebase Hosting. Click Register App. It shows Firebase configuration, which we use to access the database. Click Continue to Console. Click Cloud Firestore. Create a database, click Next. And this is our database. Go to Rules and change the code to True. Otherwise, you can't access the database. Note, this rule is not safe for a real project. You need better secure rules. Click Storage. We use storage for storing images. Get started. Click Next and Done. Go to the rules and change it to True. Publish. Go to the project. Click the Settings icon. Click Project Settings. Scroll down and copy the installation command. Then paste it in your terminal. Install it. In the SRC folder, create a new file called firebase.js. Paste your Firebase config and remove all comments and analytics code. Import Firestore. Initialize Firestore as DB and export DB. Firebase is ready to use. Now, add Redux to our project. Redux helps us access variables throughout the project. It's a useful tool. After installation, create a new folder called App in the SRC folder. In App, create a new filestore.js. And import the configuration file and reducer. Initialize the store. This is global storage accessible by any file in the project. Create a new folder called Features in the SRC folder. And create a file userslice.js in Features. This is where you store values accessible by any file. Initial state is storage for values. Reducers are functions saved to initial state. Select user is a variable that provides values. It's complex but not hard to learn. Go to index.js and paste the provider above the app. It allows access and imports the provider and store. Install Redux Toolkit if not already installed. Our app is working. Install React Router DOM for navigation. Navigation helps move from one page to another. Inside the Screens folder, create a new file airdrops.js. Type RFCE shortcut. Create files for all screens. Daily.js. Earn.js. Referrals.js. Go to app.js and paste router tags. Importing all components used. Inside the router, paste routes tag. Inside routes tag, paste route tags with screen components as values. This allows navigation between screens. Import all screens created. Create an assets folder inside the source folder. Paste all PNG images used in the project. Create a folder called Components inside the source folder. Inside components, create bottom navigation.js. Type RFCE. Save. Go to app.js and place the bottom navigation component inside the router tag. Import the component. It shows the component always on the screen above other screens. Go to bottomnavigation.js. Import necessary images and packages from React Router DOM. Initialize use, navigate, and use location functions. Use useState with default value /, meaning the default screen is the home screen. Use useEffect. When the component mounts, it gets the current screen from the browser and sets it to the current screen. Paste the nav tag to show bottom navigation always on the screen. This div works as a button. Clicking it navigates to the home screen. Save the code, and here's the bottom navigation. Paste all other screen buttons. Earn, referrals, daily, airdrop. It is working. Go to home.js and paste the CSS class. Paste the mining button component. Go to the components folder and create miningbutton.js. Type RRFCE. Return to bottom navigation and import the component. Everything is ready. Create a GitHub repository. Click Create Repository. Type a name. You can make it private. No need for a README file. Click Create Repository. Paste codes in your terminal to initialize GitHub and push to GitHub. Go to Netlify. We use Netlify to deploy our project. It provides a domain. It's free. You can change your domain anytime. Click Add New Site. Import an existing project. It shows your GitHub account. Choose your repository. Type your site name. Check domain availability. Scroll down. Click Deploy. Pushing project updates to GitHub automatically updates the website. After deployment, it shows your website link. Click it. Here is our website. Copy your website link. Go to Telegram bot at botfather. Type /newbot. Choose a name for your bot. Choose a username ending with bot. It sends your bot's Telegram API. Save it securely. If lost, you can't access your bot. Type /new app. Choose your bot. Enter a title. Enter a description. Send a 640 by 360 pixels image. Send /empty. Send your website URL. Choose a name for the web app. It sends your web app link. Click to see your web app. Go to your bot. Go to Profile. Click Edit. Click Change Bot Settings. Click Bot Settings. Click the Menu button. Configure the Menu button. Send your website link. Send a title for a button. Go back to the bot, click the button, and here's our web app. Now we work on the back end. Create a new folder for the backend. Open your Git bash. Type code dot to open Visual Studio Code. Create a new folder called API. Inside the API folder, create a new file called webhook.py. Now, inside your project, create a new file called requirements.txt. Paste all the packages for the backend. Now, create a file runtime.txt and paste the Python version. Create a versal.json file and paste the object. Now, go to the webhook.py file. Import all the necessary packages. Initialize the bot token. Initialize Firebase. Now, go to the Firebase console. Open your project. Go to Project Settings. Copy your project ID and paste it in your code. Here's our Generate Start Keyboard function. When you click the Start button in your Telegram bot, it will send you a message with a button. Paste your website link over here. Here's our message handler function. When you click Start, it will get user information from the Telegram API and send you a message with your username. It gets your image and sets it to Firebase. After that, it gets your information and sets it into the Firebase database. It checks the link. If you were referred by someone, it will send it to the database as a referral and give a reward to the referred user. If there is an error, it will send you an error message. This is our class. It will listen to server requests. Whenever your bot sends a request, it will send a response. Actually, the bot runs by this function. All right, now our backend is ready. Now we will save it and create a new GitHub repository. Type your repository name and click Create Repository. Then push your backend code to your GitHub. Now, go to the Versal website. Add a new project. Choose your project. Open environment variables. Type bot token. Now get your API token from Telegram and paste it to Versal. Click Add. For the Firebase service account, go to Firebase. Click your project. Open Project Settings. Go to Service Accounts. Click Generate New Private Key. Click Generate Key. It will download your private key. Open it in your VS Code. Now, put all in one line. Then copy the object and paste it in Versal. Click Add. Then click Deploy. It's deploying our backend. Now go to the browser and set the API webhook. Type this link and paste your bot API. Then paste your backend URL. Now go to Versal. Click Continue to Dashboard. Click your link and open your backend. Now copy the link and paste it in a webhook. Click Enter. Our webhook is set. Now go to Telegram, open your bot, click Start, and it sends you a message. Click the button and it opens the project. Now go to the Features folder and create calculateslice.js file. Paste our Redux functions. It will store all the calculation values. Now, create a new file, coinshowslice.js. Paste Redux functions. This slice listens to actions. If you click a button, it will trigger coin animations. Then create a file messageslice.js. Paste Redux functions. It will store error messages. Now, create a new file topuserslice.js. Paste the Redux functions. Save it, and our Redux is ready. Now go to store.js file. Import all the slices. Initialize the slices and save it. Ready. Now go to the mining button component. Import all the necessary packages. Initialize dispatch and selectors. We need to use state. Paste the max mine rate variable. Here's our calculate mined value function. It will calculate mined values by looking at the server timestamp. And here's our start mining function. When you click the Start Mining button, it will trigger the function and set the timestamp to the database. Here's our Claim Rewards function. Whenever we click the Claim button, the function works. And gets the timestamp from the server and checks the time. If it's already mined, then it claims the reward or gives us an error. If you were referred by someone, it will give 10% of your mined value to that user. This is our upgrade mine rate function. When we click the upgrade button, it will trigger and upgrade the mine rate. Here's our add precise function. This is our format number function. It formats the numbers by slicing them. Here is our Get Upgrade step. This is Get Upgrade Price function. And this is the Next Upgrade Rate function. Now, go to app.js. Here's our use effect. Whenever the component is mounted, it will trigger and get the user ID from Telegram. And when you open the web app, it will expand the screen. Import use effect. Okay, here's our use state. Import use state. Now, go to the public folder. Open index.html. Paste the Telegram script. It will help to get user information from Telegram. Save it. Now, go back to app.js. Import all the necessary files. And we have to install all the necessary packages. Install clipboard copy. Install React Share. Install React Toastify. Initialize dispatch and selectors. Here is our process link function. This is a use effect that listens to the user. Whenever the user value changes, it will update the user in the web app. And this is a use effect for fetching top users. And this use effect is for notifications. And this is our router. And here are all the components listening for events. Whenever the action happens, it will trigger. Here are all the screens. Now, go to the Screens folder. Create a new file, loading.js. This screen is used for loading animation. When there is no user, the loading animation shows up. Now go to Components. Create a new file. Calculate nums.js. Type RFCE. Import the packages. Initialize dispatch selectors. We need useState. Max mine rate value. Calculate progress function. It will calculate the progress. Here's our calculate mined value function. Calculate remaining time function. Add precise function. Get upgrade step function. Get upgrade price function. Get next upgrade rate function. And can upgrade variable that checks if the user can upgrade the mining rate. This is a use effect. When the component mounts, it will check and run all the functions. This use effect is going to set all the calculated values to Redux. And you can access the values anywhere in the application. Now, go to the Components folder. Create a new file, loadingmodule.js. This is the loading animation component. Save it. Now go to app.js. Import setDoc function from Firebase. Go to the Components folder. Create a new file, coinanimation.js. This is our coin animation UI. It will generate the coins and animate them on the screen from bottom to top. The animation happens in 3,000 milliseconds. Create a new file, coinanimation.css. This is our CSS file for coin animation. Now, go to the Components folder, miningbutton.js. This is our balance. This is the upgrade button. This shows the main rate. And this is the progress bar. Here's our mined value and time. This is the Start Mining button. Here is the Mining in Progress button. And this is the Claim Rewards button. Now go to the Components folder, create a new file, userrank.js. Type RFCE. Go to home.js. Paste the component. Import. Go back to userrank.js. Import the packages. Initialize selector. Level names variable. Level minimum points variable. We use useState. Calculate progress function. And this use effect will show us the calculated user rank. Now, paste the CSS classes. Paste the divs. This is the profile. And this will show us the rank. Now, userrank.js file is done. Now, go to the components folder, create a new file, leaders.js. Type rfce. Go to home.js. Paste the component, import the component. Go back to leaders.js. Import all the necessary packages. Initialize use selector. Calculate top percentage function. It will calculate the user's percentage of their balance. And this is our format number function. Now, paste the CSS class. Here's our container. It maps all the top users and shows one by one. Here are the ranking numbers. This is their profile pictures and names. And this is a balance. Now, leaders.js is ready. Go to home.js. Import all the packages. Initialize selectors. And this is our home screen. Now go to index.css. This is the CSS classes for the body. And here's our nice black background. Go to the component, create a new file, linkbutton.js. Type RFCE. Import all the packages. The component receives values from props. Initialize dispatch and selectors. We need use state. Format number function. Go to link function. When you click the component, it gets to the link. And this is our claim rewards function. After you click the button, 1 hour later, you can claim it. This is use effect that checks the component. Here's our go-to link component. This is the logo. And here's the reward value. and this is a button. If you already clicked it 1 hour ago, you can see the button else. It shows the loading animation. If you already claim it, it shows claim logo. Now, go to Screens and earn.js. Initialize selectors. Paste the CSS classes. Paste the image. Here is our text. And this is the component you can use for any links. You can give it social links, and when you click it, it will open your social media. Now, go to referrals.js file. Import all the dependencies. Dispatch selectors. Here is our message. The handle copy function. It copies the link to the clipboard. The format number function. Paste. CSS classes. Here is our text. This is a div that shows when you invite a friend, you can get rewards. And this is our share buttons. When you click copy, it will copy the referral link. When you click the invite button, it forwards the message to Telegram users. And this is our referred friends. When you refer anyone, you can see them over here. If you didn't invite any friend, it shows you didn't invite friends yet. Now, go to daily.js. Import all the packages. Initialize dispatch. Initialize use states, selectors. The format number function. calculate claim amount function. It calculates looking at the time whenever you get the reward. If you claim it 1 day ago, you can get 2x. If you claimed it 2 days ago, it will reset to day 1. This is the handle claim function. Whenever you click the claim button, it will trigger and claim your reward and set it to your balance. And this use effect, whenever the component mounts, calls calculate claim amount function. This is our daily rewards screen. Now, go to airdrop.js and paste the code. And this is our airdrop screen. Now go to the component. Create a new file, generate topusers.js. Type RFCE. Import all the packages. Make the function async. It will receive props. Function user avatar. It will randomly give you a user picture. Generate random user function gives you random user's name's ID. Generate random number function gives you random numbers, especially the user ID. And here we are setting it to Firebase. Now go to app.js. Import the generate top user function. And this is the use effect that calls generate top users function. By you giving it the value, you can get that amount of users. Just click it, save it, and restart it. comment it. Now, restart your app. And here are our top users, and our application is finished.
Thank you for joining me on this exciting journey to create a Telegram web crypto application. I hope you're as thrilled as I am about the possibilities that lie ahead. By now, you should have a solid understanding of how to leverage React.js and Python to build powerful, feature-rich applications on Telegram. Remember, this course is just the beginning. The skills you've gained here can open doors to creating innovative projects and potentially the next big multi-billion-dollar crypto venture. The only limit is your imagination. Think about the unique features you can implement, the user experiences you can enhance, and the problems you can solve with the knowledge you've acquired. If you found this course valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on future content. Your support helps us continue to provide free, high-quality courses for everyone. It's not just about learning, it's about building a community where we can all grow together. Join our community by leaving comments and sharing your progress. I'd love to hear about the amazing projects you're working on and any questions you might have. Your insights and experiences can inspire others, and together, we can push the boundaries of what's possible in the world of crypto applications. Thank you once again for choosing to learn with us. Keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible, and I can't wait to see what you create next. Until next time, happy coding and take care.